Hello, 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 and welcome, my beautiful Aquarius. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of June the 9th to the 15th. Let's see what we've got here. All right, starting off with your download message, you've got multitask. Things are going to pick up. You're going to be getting busy. Let's see what you've got for your tarot cards. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Past, present, future energy around you. Guides and spirit. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to see this week? What do they need to have a heads up about, to be prepared for? Okay. Excuse me. First card, Knight of Wands. Second card, Eight of Cups. Third card, the Three of Swords. The King of Swords. And you've got the Lovers. So two of those cards showed up for, I think it was Capricorn as well. Okay, multitask. This is your download message. You're going to get busy. You're going to be wearing a lot of different hats. You're going to have to tie up those bootlaces and hit the ground running. When I get this card, I always advise people that they do mindful time management. Okay, write things down. Make sure that you can tick them off as you move through the list of priorities. That's how you'll get it done. But this could be a very busy week of unexpected things coming in too. Your first card, which could be your life or your career card, you've got moving up. And it says you are increasing your power and your status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You are climbing the ladder of success. Busy time. So you're working your way up to a goal that you're going to achieve, and it's happening. It's happening now. And some of you could be getting a new job description. You could be getting a promotion, but you could also be moving. Either you're moving the location where you're working, or you're going to be moving your home. This could have to do with because of work, or to be closer to work perhaps, but you are going to make changes happen so that you can succeed with this new position you could be getting. The Knight of Wands comes in and says, yeah, this is an opportunity that you can't pass up. It comes in all of a sudden. You may be promoted, or you may be asked to step up a next level on the rung of success at work. Don't hesitate. You're going to be busy. You've worked hard for this, and you're going to be able to beat to your own drum now. You could be in control in a more supervisory position at your place of employment and have a team working under you, not just with you. Okay, coming in next, we've got in our focus part of the reading, the Porcupine Spirit, and it says time for a beginner mind. So if you are moving up, or you have a new position or something at work, they're asking you to clear the slate, start fresh. Don't repeat any habits that you had before. You could be learning a whole brand new technique with something right now, which means you have to clear the slate and start fresh right from the beginning. Under that, you have the Eight of Cups. Balance. This is going to be a busy time for you, but you're walking away from the old ways of doing things or something in the past, moving forward. You worked hard for this. You've walked through the fire. You've come out the other side, and you know this new move forward will be the best thing you ever did. You don't turn around and go back. You're not going in that direction. This is moving forward to a better, prosperous, successful, happier future. Coming in with your challenge, you've got the Tower. Something suddenly happens here. The Tower in this deck can refer to lots of things: separation, divorce, endings, things like that. Dealing with authorities, government, any kind of institutions like that too. But we all know the Tower. The real, the main implications of this card are rebuilding a new foundation, because something's changed. This could be you rebuilding a new foundation here, learning something new with this new job position that you're going into as well. But you're going to be moving on and building something better. This may have left you heartbroken, disappointed. You're healing through a situation of lack and loss. However, you're going to get through this. Okay, you will get through this. This is a healing card that says the past will be behind you, and you'll be able to deal with this new future, rebuilding. Coming in next in your messages from spirit and your guides, you've got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, so when we get the Tower, we think about sudden change, right? The Tower comes suddenly down. All of a sudden now we're faced with, what do I do now? Okay, so that could be your fiery climax. Something all of a sudden comes to an abrupt end. But don't fear that, because it could be a good beginning. Okay, something new that you're stepping into. You're leaving the old position, going to a better position in life. So as long as you don't get caught up in any kind of drama or build any bridges between you, you want to be able to leave on a good note. Coming in with the King of Swords below that, you could be getting some legal advice. Maybe something happened. Maybe some of you are going to say this was wrongful dismissal. Who knows? With whoever's reading this, everybody has a different representation here. The King of Swords is somebody who's going to give you wise counsel. They have a standing in society. They're educated. They have that ability to step forward and lead you on through a process to guide you in a legal way. Maybe this could be anybody in authority and education here that can do that for you. If it's a legal situation, it's probably a lawyer or somebody that's going to represent you. Okay. Coming in next, you've got the peace card. So at the end of the week, you end on a good, peaceful note, right? This is about realizing that you get through all this multitasking, you get through all these challenges here, and now you're going to find that you can just breathe in and breathe out. The Lovers comes in and it still talks about making wise and mindful choices and decisions on an emotional level. You could be dealing with somebody. It could be your partner in business or your partner in life. There are very different, you both have very different ideas about things, but I don't see you locking horns. I see you thinking about negotiating and discussing things well with each other. Remember, this is often called let your heart lead your head, but I never do that. I let my head lead my heart. Okay, at the end of the day, you need to make a smart choice and decision when you're dealing with emotional issues or someone like that. Okay, let's see what we have here. Spirit, verification, validation, and confirmation. What do you also need to see what's happening now, behind you now, and coming into your future? Let's see what you have, my beautiful Aquarius. Okay, so your first card coming in is the Page of Swords. You've got the Eight of Wands. I'm not surprised with that one. You have the Empress. Your next card is celebratory card. That's beautiful. And let's see what you have for your final outcome. You have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be hearing something new here. Getting a message from somebody that comes in very quick. It might be very blunt and abrupt. You may hear it third hand. You don't like who delivered it, how it was sent to you, whatever. But you've been walking a tightrope now, and you haven't been able to see the light. Now you do. Okay, boom, the light goes on, and you're now able to see a clear sight line. Take this message. Don't attack the messenger, because it will be exciting news you need to hear. Eight of Wands, woof, fast moving action. Yeah, the Eight of Cups says keep yourself balanced, because you're going to be busy multitasking. The momentum picks up, and it picks up fast. Tie up those bootstrings, because you're going to hit the ground running. Now, this can also represent the wands and the wands of Cupid coming in. There could be somebody approaching you all of a sudden, and they're going to let you sweep you off your feet, rather. But this can also be flight, booking a flight. They're flying wands, going somewhere on an airplane. The Empress comes in. You're now giving birth to your dreams, but you're smart enough to realize that it takes time. Okay, nothing, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you're building something here. You're rebuilding a new foundation here with the Tower. You're overcoming the disappointments of your past, and you now know that what you nurture is going to grow, and this is something that you're going to love to do. So the Empress is all about nurturing what she loves and watches it come in the perfect time. Timing is everything, my friends. Coming in next, you've got the Four of Wands. Wow, kick up your heels and celebrate. You may have something here to celebrate. Finally, you're seeing peace coming in. You're moving up the ladder, of success, and you may want to celebrate something. Again, the Tower and the home, there you could be selling, renovating, rebuilding, or moving to a new home. Someone could be moving back into the household. However, you're going to want to celebrate some beautiful occasion or event. Now, at the end of the week, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is that card of, again, you could be juggling something around, juggling your money, moving money around. I always say this is robbing Peter to give to Paul. You're going to take it out of your savings and put it in your checking, or vice versa, whatever. You could also be making two choices, two decisions, two offers, and two options that are going to present themselves this week. I wouldn't get stressed out about this. I would just sit down and realize what you need to do to make you happy. This is about you nurturing what it is you want, and you'll make those choices and decisions without any problem. Well, it's a very interesting week. Starting off on a high note, you're increasing your power and stepping up into who it is you want to be and what you deserve. This could be a new beginning where you're learning something brand new because you're rebuilding a stronger foundation. Walk away, hold your head up on situations that you have to leave behind you. Don't burn any bridges. You don't want to leave things, you don't want to have to make amends later. You're looking at things with a peaceful approach. I think you're going to find things are going to pick up very quickly. You're going to have a reason to celebrate this new beginning and choices and decisions that you need to take time and be mindful about making. Well, on that note, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius.